Lisa, hi, good to meet you.
So
Welcome to the Mad Hatter Studio.
Thank you, I'm very excited to be here.
What brought me to Beijing is my husband and I both decided to start new careers here. So we came here together, just the two of us, and I went straight into my hats. I hit the ground running. I was like, I had this plan. This isn't, some people think, oh, you have a hat hobby. No, this was my plan. This is what I was going to do. Within 6 months of being here, I had a 12-page spread in Harper's Bazaar. That doesn't happen to anyone just like that. So I've always looked back and thought, why is this the case? It's because there wasn't anybody doing this here. So I would go to parties with the craziest hats I could imagine, like the motorcycle on my head. And you know, Chinese like to take pictures. So if you're wearing something like that on your head, then you've really, really got it going. I mean, I felt like Lady Gaga with all these flashes going on in my face. And then they're like, who's that? Who's that? Because she's wearing something crazy on her head, she's gotta be somebody. So it really went very quick. I was passing out business cards, I was getting business cards, and before I knew it, they were just pulling hats for shoots constantly. It's not overnight, and it's definitely also a learning curve. Like, I'm also giving hat etiquette classes. This is another thing that's mushrooming about is etiquette schools. And they'll learn anything from how to hold your champagne, not from me, but these are what the schools teach, to how to pronounce luxury brand names. There is a course that does this, believe it or not. So I'm hired a lot by etiquette schools to do the hat section of these programs. And that's a lot of fun, and a lot of them then think, but when do I need to wear a hat? And how do I need to wear a hat? So it's a lot of teaching. It's not that suddenly they'll wake up and say, oh, I know I really need a hat, because the issue is they want to have one, but they need somewhere to wear it. When I came here, I thought that I would be able to get millinery supplies. Like in Europe, for example, there are millinery supply shops full of everything you need to make hats. And I thought, oh, I'm sure I've seen some of those things made in China. It'll be fine, I'll get them there. Impossible. I've now learned to embrace that, because what it's forced me to do is that if I did have a millinery supply shop, I'd probably just go in there and see what can I get to make something. But now I can look anywhere and everywhere. Every market is my playground. I will find something and think, can I put this on my head? It might be too heavy, so I'll just put things on my head like plastic shrimp or a shark, and just to see how it feels. And I don't care if everyone's looking at me, whatever. It's really funny though. And what's great is that when I had a client who needed a hat for Melbourne Cup, I said, do you know what the rules are? She's like, oh, we don't have any rules at Melbourne. So I just love that you can just do it, show cleavage or whatever, whereas at Ascot it's very strict. But rules, I mean, I would just say go big, right? I mean, go wild.